You do this again. I look really pretty again. Good morning.
What are you doing?
This steel cutouts, gluten-free. Bacon. Gotta have bacon. You got double bacon on the stove and the oven. We got a lot of bacon. Pops is whipping up the pancakes.
Pancakes this morning?
Pops,
Yes, sir.
what is your role here?
I'm the #1 support person. I do whatever Karen tells me to do. If she needs a Costco run, if she needs pancakes made, if she needs to make coffee, or needs me to make coffee for the athletes, if she needs me to peel potatoes, if she needs me to crack eggs, that's what I'm here for.
So, how did you get roped into being the chef, the runner, the courier?
Well, initially, I would come to these competitions to spectate and to cheer. So I was the #1 cheerer. But then it kind of morphed into, before the days of people like you, where we had professional folks behind the camera, I would take a lot of pictures. And so most of what you saw on the blog and that got posted was because I would take pictures at these competitions. And then it was like, well, but now we need to support the kids so they can eat, and we have to feed the kids, and if we have body workers with us, then we need to take care of them, and we have to do laundry, and we have to do all that. So that's kind of how it morphed.
When you say kids, Pop, do you mean the competitive athletes?
Our kids, yes.
The athletes?
The athletes.
That are not related to you?
The athletes that are not related. That's correct. That's correct. It's it's an enduring term that we just use for all the kids in our big Invictus family, because it's kind of like Dad and Mom Invictus, and then all the Invictus children.
Is that rolling? You still have it going? We don't go till 2:48 today. That means everybody gets to sleep in. And I don't sleep in because I'm a mom. And guess what? I don't get to sleep in.
Do they pay you, Pop? What's so funny? Like Lauren Fisher, like Craig Kenny. You guys get paid for this?
The beautiful thing is that what we do at the end of the trip is we add up all of the receipts for food. Mm-hmm. We divide it by the group, and because we have an amazing sponsor for the meat, it'll cost these guys maybe $100 for 5 days of food.
What do you mean sponsor for the meat?
All of the meat, which is like $3,500 worth, is sent to us by Laura's Lean or Meyer Foods, and we received, 7 boxes of frozen food that they sent to us, and it's meat, it's chicken, hamburger, and steaks that all meet our nutritional requirements. They work closely with our nutrition expert, Jen Ryan. And so that all arrived the first day we got here. So we use all that meat. So the beauty of that sponsorship.
$3,500 worth of meat.
We will go through all of it. We have those 3 cases left of chicken. And both freezers are still full. But yes, we will go through all of that. The athletes are blessed to have that thrown in. It obviously used to cost us a lot more before we were blessed by Laura's Lean and Meyer Foods.
Do the athletes have to pay you guys?
No. They don't pay.
They pay for their food. Their portion
not
of the
us.
food.
So they're like real kids.
They're like real kids. That's right.
They pay for anything.
CJ early on made it very clear that the priority for the athletes is what they do when they hit the competition floor. So to not worry about their food, to not worry about recovery, to not worry about the mundane day-to-day things like eating, if you remove that during their competition time, what they can focus on is their mental prep, their physical prep, recovery, rest, and then they literally just come in and we take care of all of the little details. Let me show you. You can't get anything more in this refrigerator. Those are all the prepped meals, all the recovery, mango sticky rice, and then this is all of our prep produce and everything that we need for today. And then we'll do one more run to Costco today. These are the Meyer Foods. This is how the meat comes. These are amazing steaks that we have 10 boxes of these, so that'll be that, and 10 boxes of chicken will be a meal. So we'll cook that all up tonight.
I was singing a song about Jenny's nose.
Are you guys clothed under there? Or
No.
do I not want to know?
Cheetah.
If you guys felt the love, would you leave the door open or closed?
I wouldn't mind. Sam would probably shut it.
She's doors open type of girl.
Mhm.
I don't mind.
I
a little privacy.
even in public restrooms, I pee with the door open until someone comes in or goes by, and then I close it.
Interesting fact.
I like I just don't like being closed in. I'm not claustrophobic. I just would rather pee with the door open.
No, you don't need to justify it. It's totally odd.
Mhm.
It's totally.
So, Pops, this is the second kitchen.
This is the second kitchen, exactly.
So, Ashley does bacon and eggs downstairs.
Exactly, and then I'll be cooking. I'll be cooking the pancakes up here. This is a huge. We've already gone through 2 of these. I'll probably be cooking this one today.
Is that what are in the boxes downstairs?
Yes, exactly. And this becomes part of their meat choices. This is the very famous Invictus mango sticky rice. Exactly. So we'll make probably. I'd say we'll make 40 containers a day, because we have some athletes that'll grab 2 or 3 as recovery food.
How you feeling?
Good.
Body feels good?
Yeah. My calves just hurt really bad.
Your calves from the run on the sand?
Yeah. But I have a little calf issue, so
Wait, your calves hurt?
my calves hurt.
Not from the beach run.
From the beach run, but before Dubai, I strained one of my calves. And so I have a minor calf strain. But running in sand is like death when you have one of those.
You know what you guys are placed at the moment?
Second. We're away from first by 20 points.
So what team is beating you?
Wit.
Wait. Hold on, what? Jess
A really good
Griffith's team.
Oh, the girl that's on the Titan games.
Yeah, that girl.
Oh, that team.
You know that girl.
And Jen
She's
Smith.
amazing.
Jamie Green.
Oh, Jamie Green, New Zealander.
Not Jensen. Yeah. Well, Jamie Green is probably like my favorite girl CrossFitter. Definitely have a girl crush on her. So I'm okay with it for right now.
You're eating something besides sugar this morning.
No. I'm eating the good stuff and I'm having some pancakes.
I do a lot after I work out.
It's really just kind of like, when your mom and dad tell you to eat your vegetables and then you can have your soda. Same thing. I eat my good stuff and then I'll go eat pancakes. How did Dubai? For breakfast, I was doing like
No, those aren't anymore.
4 to 6 Eggo waffles with peanut butter and jelly in between and honey on top.
I basically don't drink coffee.
It is. Bachelor is like Dan in the Patriots, K in the Bachelor.
Do you remember the Bachelor too?
I know he does, but Dan in the Patriots is K in the Bachelor. Are you gonna
No,
watch
don't throw
this
it.
season?
Oh, I've already started watching it. It's
like a coconut.
the first episode.
But isn't this the most boring Bachelor in the history of the
No,
Bachelor?
because he's a train wreck. Props to the editors on The Bachelor. Props to you guys.
You
You do a
believe
phenomenal job.
you believe in fairy tales
I love The Bachelor.
and like fiction?
Yeah, I love The Bachelor.
You know the Bachelor's not real, right?
I know it's not, but that's what makes it so great.
What? It is totally real.
The Bachelor?
Yes.
Do you watch it?
No, my friends are on it. It's real.
You believe the Bachelor's real?
Ask CJ about it. Yeah. He
Hold on.
disgusts me.
Do you believe the Bachelor's real?
No.
Do you believe the Bachelor's real?
Never seen it.
That's a lie. That's
I was gonna
totally
say
a
I've
lie.
never really watched it.
Craig Kenny?
I only heard about it from
You believe
CJ.
that?
CJ watches it religiously.
I have no
Sickening.
fucking idea.
CJ, you believe it?
That's see, those are male answers.
The Bachelor?
Do I believe
It's
it?
staged.
Do you believe that it's like?
Oh no, because the formula is so rhythmic. They always keep the crazy
They have the
girl
rhythm.
until
Last
the
one, okay.
fourth. You know, like
Nice girl.
yeah.
That was my next point. You don't notice that every season is the same as each other?
Okay, no, I feel like there's a reason for that. They keep the crazy girl because you rather have like a nuts chick over some like bland saltine chick.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but that's a fair point.
It's true.
I had to sleep with my headphones last night
Why?
because Reagan was on one.
She was what?
She was on one. She was snoring hard. I sent a Snapchat video to my wife. I was like, listen to this. It was loud.
Does Lauren Erasmus make any noise?
Rasmus didn't snore until like 4 o'clock in the morning. Then he started snoring.
Here's a question for you, Tommy.
Mhm.
If you heard overt cuddling and things going on in your team member's bed,
I have not.
You're amazing. You know that?
This morning there was a little cuddleage going down, but
if you needed to sleep and you did hear excessive cuddling going in the bed with Lauren and Rasmus, would you tell them, hey guys, Reagan and I need to sleep, keep it down, or would you say, you know what, they need to be happy and enjoy themselves, but continue and you would endure the noise?
my one time I couldn't sleep, so I started watching Star Wars. So I'd probably just put a movie on, drown it out.
You would let it continue, yeah?
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Whoa. That's a good one.
You definitely got paleo.
What is that?
Paleo?
Never heard of it.
Well, unless you're in the first row.
Now, are you telling me that you would rather just fold one of those up and eat it besides eat that? Come on.
What?
Get out of here!
It's called efficiency.
Presentation.
And Kristen was ahead of us.
Look good, lift good, look good, eat good.
Hey, I'm all about that. But you gotta eat quick.
Why do I have to eat quick?
Nobody got time for cutting that up.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, you just roll it up like a burrito. Like
this. Oh, I really am not gonna enjoy this. This is really gonna be good. I'm not gonna watch.
You didn't make a mess.
No, burrito.
And look, I'm already eating mine. That took me 30 seconds.
And it tastes the same.
That's not there.
That's what you got Clorox wipes for.
Thank you, Jen.
But you know what I'm saying? I love
Doesn't that look good? All right. Tommy thinks it looks good, and Tommy likes to eat.
Tommy, how much syrup are you putting on your food?
I'm probably gonna come back and get a little more.
Tommy, we're swimming today.
It's okay, you need a lot of. You know how much I ate when I swam? It's disgusting.
He's probably gonna be first in this one.
I'm probably gonna be in first.
Probably
You're right.
will. I agree with that.
I'm pretty good at swimming. But you see, I did. I had whipped cream, pancake, whipped cream, pancake, whipped cream, syrup.
I know.
That's for the second
I don't know
stomach,
why
right?
everyone's so judgy.
Yeah, you only put on 15 pounds since Dubai. Is that an accurate statement?
Hey, am I not performing?
Well, you guys are in second, so obviously not.
It's not my fault.
Yeah.
Not my fault. Go check that picture I posted on the internet.
Whose fault is it?
Just go check the picture and see how it goes.
What picture?
See who I'm pulling with that rope. It's like Lauren dying. She went like totally anaerobic, like 400 meters out. She's like, you need to slow down. I was like, no.
You should just thank us. You're welcome for letting you get 5th place instead of 6th place. You're welcome.
The last of the pancakes.
What are you eating?
Pancakes with blueberries in them. But I think they're protein pancakes, so like technically they're super healthy.
As a coach, would you say your body is your temple?
I would say the athletes that I coach's bodies are my temple.
And you're very much a lead by example kind of person, coach, right?
I mean, it's protein. Like anything with protein in it is super healthy.
Technically, it's protein.
Are you concerned that this gentleman here, Dean, has put on 15 pounds since Dubai?
For my entire life.
No, because there's a 1 rep max clean and jerk. Big hopes.
And he just ate multiple pancakes, so I think it's...
But they're protein.
They're protein, so
They got blueberries.
Any Instagram nutritionist is correct.
it's basically
Protein is what makes you big.
it's basically a complete meal because of the blueberries and all the protein in it.
And you get fat in the cream. So, count your macros.
Would our nutritionist Jen Ryan approve of that meal?
For me, no. No.
Regan, what are you doing?
I'm getting hash browns
So why are you weighing your food?
because I count my macros.
We want to make sure we eat enough, Michael. Otherwise, we wouldn't eat
Otherwise,
enough food. We would literally probably be under eating every single day.
So like, do you weigh and measure all your food?
Correct.
We do.
Usually.
No, I think more for competition. Actually, when I'm training, I'm way more lenient. But I just want to make sure I'm eating enough food.
So what are you trying, like, what do you weigh? Like, how much are you trying to get in?
Well, this morning I just put 130 grams of carbs on my plate.
We're trying to get in 450 carbs
Lauren's keeping
a
track.
day. Competition, 165 protein, 65 fat.
Really?
It's like 3,000 calories. And Chantel over here, who doesn't wear food, is probably eating like...
I'm trying to get about 550 carbs. I probably just hit that right now on my pancake.
You say 100 what?
80.
Oh, I am weighing
Regan, you
my...
weighing the eggs as well?
I'm weighing everything. Right.
What's the point of doing that?
We want to hit a certain amount each day. This
So
keeps
our
us
body
on
can
track.
recover faster. We don't hit that amount, and we're not going to be
McCoy,
recovering.
you don't get these abs from not tracking.
I feel so
I actually
good
have
today.
no abs in my
I mean, I don't
the
get
lower
these
abs,
abs.
the lower abs just never come, no matter how much I try to eat or starve myself, which I don't starve myself, but the abs just never come.
Chantal, will you have me the ketchup, please?
Do the both of you do this if it was in competition? Do you still weigh your food, Lauren?
Thank you.
It's kind of a habit, but I don't really do it all the time.
Oh wait, did you take that into consideration, the ketchup?
Nah.
That's free.
Ketchup's free game.
Really?
For sure.
Yeah,
Really,
I mean,
Lauren?
we're not aggro. Like, we really do it in competition at home. It's like loose tracking, flexible tracking. Like, of course, we're going to go out and have a burger and french fries.
yeah.
I don't know if Lauren would approve that. Lauren, as the
I do, actually. I would go and have a whole pizza for myself.
Lauren, have you ever seen Seinfeld?
No,
So you wouldn't know
I'm too young for
you
that.
wouldn't know the connotation if I said you were if I called you the soup Nazi.
No.
That sure sounds old. Like you.
Someone has to keep the team in track.
But you
I'm actually giving everyone electrolyte shots,
She is. She's actually,
vitamin C shots, probiotics.
you know, people were expecting me to be the mother of the team because I'm a mother. It's Lauren who's being the mother. Like, she's giving me salt drinks.
I think we can refer back to episode 4 of Dubai, and you can see that you're not really the mother of the team.
You know, like, sometimes I gotta have some fun outside of my home, outside of being a mother.
Good. Wait for the iguanas to come out.
Really? Explain.
Huge ones. They look like dinosaurs. I'm gonna go catch one.
You're gonna go catch an iguana?
Now. I'm either gonna knock it out of the tree, and if I can't do that, I'm gonna go climb the tree and grab it.
Have you ever caught an iguana before?
No, but I've had an iguana as a pet, I guess.
You had a pet iguana? What was its name?
Iggy.
Iggy.
Yeah. Iggy.
What happened to Iggy?
I think he died from old age.
Guys, let me see.
I haven't eaten breakfast, that's why I'm...
like breakfast.
They had 3 mango sticky rices yesterday, though.
Yeah, he had made 3 mangoes.
We're gonna go make him jog this morning.
I wasn't allowed to have 3.
See, even Tino's keeping in track Rasmus and Tommy. Everyone calls me the food Nazi here, Tino, because you're not here.
Tino's not the food Nazi, he's the water Nazi.
The water Nazi.
How are you feeling?
Jen, how are you feeling?
Hi, Tino.
It could be better.
You're good. You're okay.
Yeah,
You'll get there. You'll get there.
that's what I keep telling myself.
You're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maddie,
Jen, there's no electrolytes in that. It's just water.
Well, I just drank this morning. That's pretty good.
Put electrolytes in it.
Okay, well, I have been.
I
have been. I only been doing it once, though, and Reagan's like, maybe that's not enough. You need to do it more.
Reagan and I did it 3 times yesterday.
Oh, I did it once yesterday.
Good. How's everyone feeling?
My low back is a little sore. I think from the dumbbells and the sandbag. Probably more from the dumbbells.
CJ, where are you going?
We are heading to the briefing, athlete briefing for the day. We are leaving our athletes here because the briefing is like 6 hours before they're supposed to compete. So we're going to go be dutiful coaches and report back.
Jen yesterday said she was pretty sad.
Yeah. I think it's just because she's getting old. She can't keep up. And she's used to winning and beating everybody. That's not happening as much as it used to. And I think that's been a little tough on her ego. Her ego doesn't I don't know. It's not so big that, I don't even know how to say it. She manages her ego very well, but I think this has been tough on her ego.
Would I be right to say you're a spiritual person?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Would I also be right to say you're a competitive person?
Yeah, very much.
So when your wife places value on a competitive event like this, which has no real intrinsic value, is there anything
that gets worried or anything, or sees some sort of? No.
Do you care about the competition?
That's tough. I'm right in the middle of have fun and win, and it's a hard line to walk sometimes, but I enjoy the experience of competing, and I enjoy being humbled. I enjoy learning about what others are capable of, what I'm capable of. I enjoy that immediate felt experience. I think that's one of the. It's so rad, dude, being I don't know, dog shit tired, but still aware of where you're at and who you are and the people around you and the people around them, people watching, spectating, and ceasing those moments are those are fun and special and enjoyable, and so yeah, I pursue that experience, that immediate felt, whatever it is.
But watching you guys over the weekend and seeing people come up to you, yourself and Lauren, and constantly asking for selfies and photos, do you think that's a good thing or do you think that's a bad thing?
I'm in the middle of that one too. I have an amazing opportunity to bring a lot of joy and light and excitement into somebody's life, but a lot of times when it ends up being just a lot of giving, and I don't get really anything in return. I would really enjoy maybe a personal conversation, getting to know somebody.
Because it seems like when I see it, it isn't about giving. It's like you guys are basically a commodity, and I want to get a selfie with you so I can put it on my feed and show my friends.
That's a bummer.
Would you say that's an accurate statement?
Yeah, that's accurate. For the most part, I try not to, I look like a dick sometimes, but I'll be like, hey, tell me your name. Before you just come up and take a picture with me without even introducing yourself or asking who I am or anything, like, or touching my body and grabbing my legs and, and telling your friends to touch me and grab me, like, just share something with me a little bit, maybe about, like, who you are so I can get to know you and actually create a memory. Like, 'cause for the most part, 80%, 90% of the people that I take a picture with, I'll never remember them. And it's funny too, because I'll have people that say like, "Yeah, I met you at regionals 2 years ago," and what they mean is, I took a picture with you 2 years ago at regionals, and there's no memory there for me. I guess there is for them, and still, I that makes me happy that there's a memory that that person can carry with them, and that brings them excitement and enjoyment, and like they got to meet somebody that whatever I am to them, which still boggles my mind. It's really odd to think about, but yeah, selfishly, I wish I got a little bit more in return sometimes, so I could create some memories with people. I really do. I love people, man. I would love to connect with them more, and sometimes at these competitions with the pace of things, and it's like they're at a candy store. They just want to go get all their pictures. It's just I don't think that I'm gonna get what I want in return all the time, and that's okay. But it is nice when you do get somebody that's like, the best is when somebody comes up to you without a camera, they're like, "Hey man, like, my name's John, dude, and I've been following you for a couple years, and I really like what you're doing, and you seem to be a really cool person, and I'd just like to introduce myself," and at that point, dude, it just like, I melt, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, it's so nice to meet you." Like, I've been looking for you. Tell me about yourself.
I am putting together these bags right here for Alex and Anderson and Kristen Holta, who are staying at a hotel because they have significant others or family with them. So I'm putting together food for them to put in their refrigerator so they're prepared for competition as well.
What do they get?
Well, in here, I'll show you. I'm just getting ready to fill those with syrup and almond butter. But they have some macadamia nuts, some cashews, some sweet potato applesauce mash, strawberries, the famous mango sticky rice. Then we have 2 bags. We have blueberry pancakes and plain pancakes. Then we have avocado, and then 2 things of oatmeal. And then we have, I'm not putting them in here yet because they need to stay refrigerated, steak, sweet potato, and veggies, and chicken, rice, and veggies. So
They get that each day?
yes. And you know what's the best part that goes in these bags? Love. It's loaded with love because we love them.
So sweet.
I know, it's true.
That's why we do it. Lauren,
I'm having Karen do my laundry.
Lauren, what did you just give Karen?
I asked Karen if she could do our laundry. She's a teen mom, so she loves doing this.
Right.
Thank you, Karen. You're the best.
Karen, what did she just give you?
It's wet. It's what it is it's wet.
Wet and sweaty.
Wet and sweaty. It's all of hers and Rasmus's laundry, so we'll get it started in here so that when they get back tonight, they're ready for their clothes for tomorrow. We buy the Tide Pods. It's easy to move with them. Sometimes I even buy them at home and just bring them in my suitcase.
Karen, do
they're
you
on
say
sale.
no to anything?
Mm-mm.
Is he trying to catch an iguana? Fish are jumping like crazy down here.
Thank you, Karen.
Lauren, you just gave Karen all your laundry,
I did.
and now you're asking for what?
Now I'm asking where all the food is. No one knows this, but Karen and Pops are just working all the magic behind the scenes, all the food we have prepared. Pretty lucky, because otherwise we'd be starving like some of the athletes there.
How much do you pay Pops and Karen to provide all these services?
They don't really ask for anything.
What do you know?
We get paid with love.
Yeah. We all do our duties.
Except Tommy.
What does Tommy do besides eat sugar?
Watch movies.
Watch movies? Go upstairs right now. Just go see what he's doing.
Just go check it out.
What are you doing?
Watching Han Solo.
Shut up, the both of you.
I am a son of yours.
What do you do for your team, Tommy? Do you do anything?
I'm getting prepped. This is getting me fired up.
What did you just do?
Caught a turtle.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's a turtle.
How do you know how to catch a turtle, Sam?
I used to when I was younger. I put food in the water, and these big old turtles would come up, and I just grab them by the sides.
You gonna feed him, Sam?
I think so. He looks hungry.
Smack him in the nose a couple times.
It's spinach.
We're talking about anxiety. I don't really know if I have anxiety. I just get nervous before events, but Chantel and Jen have anxiety. And the most nervous I was before that cyclocross event we had at Games last year, the bike one. And we had to do our time trial, and like the clip-in, you had like only, 20 feet or whatever before you had to clip in your feet. I was so nervous just like waiting in that line, and then like, am I going to be able to clip in my feet? Yeah. Like that was the most nervous I was. And then even like when we did the actual start of that event, we had one like practice lap, like just like going around, like so nervous, and that 3, 2, 1 go, like, I don't know. That was like the worst it's ever been, I think.
Do you still get nervous going out on stage?
I get so nervous.
Really?
I was just talking with Jen about it. She says it gets worse every year you get older. And I used to never be this way.
The older it got, the worse it got.
What about you, Reagan?
I thought, like, I've been as an individual, obviously, and now I'm on team, and I thought it'd be easier, like, being on a team, because you have other people that are nervous with you, but I think I'm more nervous on a team.
Yeah,
Just
because you have to, like, you can't let
relying on
anyone down.
Do you agree with that?
I agree with that. It's, like, so much harder than being by yourself.
I'm more nervous in CrossFit than I am in soccer. Because in soccer, I feel like not much circumstances change in a soccer game. Obviously it's different teams and different things, but like it's always the same. It's a 90-minute game. You always know how to prepare yourself. For CrossFit, it could be 1 minute, it could be 30 minutes, it could be an hour, and you get nervous 10 times in a weekend, not just once a week.
So yesterday you got nervous before the beach event?
Yeah, I get nervous all the time. Even if it's like a movement that I'm good at, I still get nervous.
I think those that are competent in the water are going to come out, and it's going to be really smooth transition. And that's those that are getting to that worm first and holding on to the worm. They win. Yeah, that's where it is. You guys are going to get a little bit of rest coming out of the water because they're not.
We're not going to get rest going into the water.
You're not, but at least it won't affect your legs.
This is your first time being on a team?
Yeah. Well, actually, no, my first year at, gosh, the sun is really bright. My first year at regionals, I was on a team. So that was 3 years ago.
Do you agree with what Lauren, Reagan, and Jen were saying? That it's more nerve-wracking on a team than it is individual, or do you not find that?
Yeah, I think I agree. I mean, I always get nervous, but I was actually starting to get more comfortable competing as an individual where I wasn't feeling as nervous before events, but before this one, I was so nervous I didn't even sleep before the first night.
Before the first day?
Yeah, I didn't sleep because I was so nervous. I was just like thinking of everything, like I was just thinking of the events and like replaying it over and over in my head, and then I was getting like super nervous that like I would mess something up. Like, I don't know, like I feel like it's a lot more pressure because you have 3 other people who are depending on you. And
like, a lot of people think
your
when they join a team that it will be it'll be easier and they'll worry less.
No, honestly, like I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's more fun competing on a team, but I definitely think it's a lot more pressure because you don't want to mess something up for the team.
What happens? You said you get anxiety before. Do you really?
I have really bad anxiety.
Before you do a competition?
Just in life in general.
Is
So
it
it's
exacerbated more so when you do an event?
yeah, it's terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
So wait, you can laugh about it now, but if I see you before an event today, what will happen?
I won't be talking. I just feel like I can't speak. If people ask me if I'm okay, I'm like, yeah.
But not really.
Not really.